Yeah, 2 ultimate breakfast burritos.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right, delete 17 California.
Thank you.
Today's the day we're going to Laramie to go to the Sony press conference for E3. We are going to be driving about 2 to 2.5 hours to get there. So, and then we're going to camp out because I'm not missing this after driving 2 hours. After we eat some delicious cheese from Chalk and Cheese. We have handy dandy notepads that like Encino got us. So, and brand new pens, so things aren't going to fail us. We're not allowed to have any recording devices of any sort, so it's definitely going to be...
So naturally we brought a camera, a microphone,
another
camera, another microphone, a sound recorder.
You're not bringing that in.
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm like, I don't want to get kicked out of there after driving 2 hours. Little tanks? Is that what those are?
They're the turrets tanks.
Oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Jesus fucking Christ.
Making his daily commute.
Thank you.
So, what would you call it? The Chalk and Cheese
It's closed.
on Mondays.
I'm
Not
very
open.
yeah,
Sad about it.
very.
Second choice, Crowbar and Grill, closed on Mondays. So far this town, disappointing is the word I would use. So now we're going, where are we going?
Born in a barn.
Born in a barn.
Yeah, I'll get the direcciones. It's open, so that was definitely a selling factor. There's beer, and it's only 3 minutes away from here.
Cool.
Cito just took a dump at an unsuspecting restaurant. How do you feel?
Poop happens, man.
Yeah.
I feel much better now.
Yeah.
There's that amazing food from, where'd we just go? A barn? Born in a barn?
Yeah.
That amazing food.
So good, man.
Pushing out all the old crap,
Yeah.
literally. We found a game store. Check this out. Unopened pack of Legions.
Ooh.
That was my first Magic set ever. My first rare was Phage the Untouchable from that set.
And he's hoping to find another.
I want another one, but probably, it'll be great. I'll
Unbox him.
unbox them later, yeah.
And I got one of the new booster packs from the newest set. It's been a while since we played Magic. But, shit happens.
And I got dice. Every time we go to a new store, I buy a die from there. I got 2.
Mm-hmm. One day we'll have our own store.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Right? Best
And
store ever.
Do I have to buy a die from it? Do a twirl.
We got some sweet finds from the store. Hats, ring, and a dress that is way too short for me to wear in public. So. Beautiful. On the Supercell. It's
In
done.
its final form. Most everything else in this town is closed on Monday.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. 2 of our restaurants, 2 of the freaking museums. Like, what is it with freaking Laramie and being anti-Monday? I don't like that. That needs to stop. Bless you.
Hey-ha!
Ah,
Goodness, Michael.
Hey-ha!
And as you can see, some brain hit the, freaking windshield there. Hopefully you didn't lose any of the good ones.
Alright, so we went to the theater because Kaylynn's a genius and decided to double check. Which is a good thing we did. He said that they're not doing it here today, so we're really sad about it, but they did have all the promotional stuff, so we're just gonna hang around and see what happens. Hit more stores, I guess. Spend all the money we have to our names, and then, hitchhike home or something.
I have thirst, Michael. And it is not for my enemy's blood today.
Wow, Laramie's really taking it out again, huh?
I'm bummed out, man.
Crazy on you! Go crazy, crazy on you!
But I enjoy spending time with my boo.
That's me.
No. So we went to the library, and I am highly satisfied.
It was good. It was really good.
Have you ever had jackalope meat? It's great.
It tastes exactly like you think it would.
Oh yeah, and how's that?
Venison-y rabbit. What's the word for rabbit? Hassenpfeffer. Venison-y Hassenpfeffer.
I've never heard of that word.
I know it because of Bugs Bunny.
Oh yeah?
Hassenpfeffer! That little dude in the one episode.
No idea. This isn't a mall
This is a Kmart.
with accessory stores.
This is a Kmart with accessories.
Gosh, I love this hat.
I love you in it.
Oh, thank you.
I can't
Oh my
turn.
God.
I missed the turn, I guess.
What the hell? Well, we're not going there, guys.
There's 2 seasons in Wyoming. There's winter and there's construction.
My dad did that that Ancestry.com. I found out I'm like 34% freaking Netherlandian. I don't know how to say that. Netherlandian.
Sounds like someone you would never give money to.
I had a delicious alcoholic beverage. Apparently,
She's drinking her sorrows away, and then turned out she didn't need to.
my sorrows away. I was thirsty.
Oh yeah, manager called from the theater, so good on that guy. It's still on for tonight, so it's not a wasted trip.
It's not a wasted trip.
Oh, wrong button. So it's over, post-show, check-in experience 2017. We're at Starbucks. They graciously lent us their corner.
So yeah, it was. Go ahead.
No, yeah, go ahead.
It was phenomenal. I mean, there were some technical issues at the beginning, just because it's live, and we kind of laughed about that because we've had to mess with stuff like that. But what we want to do is do an initial takeaway from the show. We're going to talk about our top 3 games that are coming out, and we even got to see some exclusive footage of some new things. So I'll go ahead and let Encino go first.
Okay, well, right away, they led off with a bunch of VR things that were some more interesting than others. My favorite of the lineup was Hot Shot. I believe it was what it was called, Hot Shots, and it was like I don't know how you explain it.
It was very
bullet timey.
Yeah, and geometrical. I mean, the figures you played as a you played as you.
Yeah, you were just you.
And your targets were red, geometric figured people, humanoids.
Yeah.
And it was just.
It was like, it seemed like a puzzle game in that you were trying to figure out the environment and like how to kill everybody in the most efficient manner without yourself getting hit. And like you could see bullets coming at you. It was really cool. It seemed like it could slow down time a little.
Yeah, it did.
There was, at first it looked stupid, but after they had a whole level play out, it seemed like it made a lot more sense.
Right.
It was more cohesive in its execution. Originally it looked like it would be anyway. Then out of that there was Spider-Man. Looked fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
It definitely has elements of the Batman games. The Rocksteady ones, I don't think you've ever played them, but it has elements of that where you're stealthy and your story missions have like a rail to them, like where you need to go and they have bad guys you can hide or just fight or whatever. There was takedowns and lots of tech. He has tech stuff in this. He had web shooters, but he had like the little proximity mines, and you could use the environment a lot.
Yeah, it was. You could use it a ton. It was really spectacular that they were able to really fit this all in one game.
They were in a where were they, construction zone.
Yeah.
And he was using the environment in ways like pulling down crane hooks and bashing bad guys and stuff.
It looks pretty simple too. There's a lot of L2 or L1 R1 combinations, but it looked it looked
quick time
really,
events were a thing.
It was great.
They didn't seem forced though, which was nice. It wasn't like it slowed down the action at all, or everything felt like it was there on purpose.
It was fluid.
Yeah, very fluid.
And that trailer was like, man, a couple minutes long. It was fabulous.
At least, yeah. And Fisk, Kingpin, is in it. He's in the Daredevil series on Netflix, and like he's a big bad guy in this series. So it makes me wonder. It's not typically a Spider-Man villain. So I'm wondering if there will be other heroes.
Well, I'm sure they're doing a lot of collaborations this time around with Capcom Marvel versus Capcom,
Yeah,
not the other way around. That looks really amazing. My goodness.
It looks, it's interesting. There's a story that I don't quite understand, but it has Thanos.
Yeah.
A lot of ass
it had Thanos and it had Rocket, which was pretty neat.
Yeah, all the Guardians were like in there. I didn't see Drax though.
No, I didn't either.
He's the one I would want to play as in a fighting game, you know?
Seriously. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That was not on our top 3, but it's definitely one I'm looking forward to.
Right. And then Days Gone. They had it was probably 10 minutes of Days Gone.
My goodness, that was
it was real intense.
It was
and you got to look at like so far it's just been the video of him in the train yard fighting all the million horde.
Right.
And this you saw more community of his, and then there was some technical problems, so I didn't hear what they were talking about. In the
Unfortunately.
beginning, but, toward the middle, the sound kicked on, and he was finding one of his friends, and it seems like there's factions in this world, as well as the zombies, and there's
Very biker almost, like
yeah.
it was
and
like
there was
biker gangs,
stealth
zombies.
elements.
Oh my gosh, lures and bear traps, and like you had to use some logic and strategy for sure.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of sneaking
when
around.
to fight and when to just sneak on by.
Right,
was
yeah.
An important element.
So it was
Seemed vital to survival.
Right.
Because the hordes travel in hordes, and there were moments where he was sneaking by these hordes of these just crazed
zombies.
for lack of a better word, but they seemed more just aggressive,
Yeah.
like more animal-like, and they
Very
were like
quick.
fighting each other and eating things,
Right.
and they were loud, and he was just sneaking through the chaos, which seemed interesting. And then there was some tech, like they had a motorcycle,
Right.
they had C4, that kind of thing.
That was pretty neat.
Yeah, he could draw attention from zombies to bad guys.
Yeah, that was interesting. He at one point he blew open a gate that separated the enemy faction from the zombies. By blowing that gate, the whole horde of zombies just attacked this enemy.
Yeah,
enemy.
they were attracted to the sound, and then
They just went
ham.
crazy.
Yeah, and then zombie bear.
Yeah, zombie bear. What's up with that? You know,
Yeah.
like it's interesting that they introduced a zombie animal, and I'm curious to see if there's more. I kind of iffy on. I don't really want to see more. You know what I mean?
I don't want it to devolve into you're just fighting zombie bears
Everywhere.
or zombie animals.
Maybe that was just the boss.
Yeah.
So, but you were talking about the motion capture?
Yeah, it was the same actor from the Force Unleashed games, and this one had a lot of like forehead wrinkles and eyebrow
He was
movements,
very-
and he's
yes.
very animated, and in a good way. It wasn't
Right.
like
It
it was kind
wasn't
of
forced.
Uncanny Valley a little
Yeah.
bit, but it looked very nice, and he looked dirty and not just like painted dirty.
Right.
Like
He
looked
looked
like
dirty.
he could be bathed. You know, it was
Right.
real. So the graphics were on point. Everything was really nice. Your three. What were your three?
All right, my three. My first one is something I've been waiting for a while. It's the Call of Duty World War II. As you know, like Battlefield 1 has been my favorite for a minute now. I love anything that has to do with wars that have already happened. I mean, Modern Warfare is cool, you know, but there's something about having a storyline that's already, or a story that's already happened. And with Battlefield 1, that was just, it was just amazing. And with the new trailers of Call of Duty World War II, I am extremely excited. There was a lot of things that happened that, you know, it was different. There was complete like helicopter crashes and air raids.
Air raids.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for that. It's a very dramatic storyline. Very dramatic.
World War II was very
World
dramatic.
War II is, yeah, you know, like I said, Battlefield 1.
You're new though to video
I am
games in
new to
general.
gaming,
And
actually.
I've been gaming for almost 20 years.
Since you're 5, 6?
Yeah.
And I've been gaming for 1 year officially. And yeah, Battlefield 1
So,
is, you know.
Well, see, I'm completely not interested in it.
Really?
Yeah, because Call of Duty started in
Right.
World War II, and
Well-
I just feel like they're just recycling. It's like when Dodge discontinued the Charger, and
they
everyone
brought it
looked
back.
fondly back on it. It was like, that's the best Dodge ever. And then they brought in a new Dodge.
Right.
It's all shiny, but it's,
Right.
you know, they've done it. It's move on.
They haven't done it for me.
I know. I think that the goal of this is to bring people
Right.
from that Battlefield wave and like bring new people interested in World War II and whatever,
Right.
and bring it back. I just don't want games to all go to World War II all
They're
of a sudden.
getting there though.
'Cause we
Oh, no.
already
There's one
did
Viet-
it. I know you haven't, but I have. So.
Well, you don't have to do it then. You just know my Christmas gift.
Ah, okay.
So, and then, like, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't show that Vietnam game that I've seen.
That I don't think
It's completely in production yet.
is. Well, I think it's on its way, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's strictly PlayStation.
Oh, it might not
Like
be.
I don't think Call of Duty is either, but I think PlayStation got more of a swing with that one.
Right, yeah.
And
Well,
like with
they're-
Spider-Man, it's exclusive to
Oh my
PlayStation,
goodness,
which I
yeah.
wasn't unaware of before. So
Yeah, so that was my first one. The second one, I'm a sci-fi fan through and through. Love androids, love robots, love aliens, all that good stuff. There's one coming out called Detroit Becoming Human, and it is about a rogue android who has come to rescue and basically free all the androids being sold as androids. And it's a
Like maids. And
maids, and you know,
maintenance
think
workers.
iRobot, but like more human. And what's interesting is like you can choose how your decisions. Kind of like if you've played Life is Strange, you're able to choose your actions, and those have major effects or minor effects.
Yeah, like how people saw your movement.
Right. You could either be, you know, a cop comes at you after shooting one of the androids. Are you violent back or are you passive? And that'll completely change the game. And I love games like that because I can play them over and over again. And the fact that it has the sci-fi aspects that I dearly love, I'm really excited for this. And like the graphics were really nice.
They were very nice. They didn't show much gameplay.
They
It was
didn't.
Mostly, there was
Trailer.
a few like walking parts that you could clearly tell were
Right.
player driven, but like for the most part it was cutscenes and graphically it was
Right.
pretty and like the action was good, but
Mhm.
I just don't care.
See, and that's okay.
And it's because I don't care because they're not people, they're androids. And like I know that's gonna be like people are, "Oh, what defines consciousness?" But like it just doesn't, I don't know, if you can deactivate it with a code.
All right, and
how
that's
much of
exactly
a
what I
threat are
thought.
they?
In that trailer, they have this little circle right here that lights up. I'm just waiting for the cops to like press the self-destruct
Right,
button.
or
It
just walk up and go off.
Yeah, you know, we'll see, you know, and that's a game
Yeah,
for
yeah.
me, you know, and that's okay.
And that is okay. You can
Yeah,
fill
you
me
can
in.
keep your game.
It might be great.
I really hope so. I hope it's not going to be terrible, you know. And
Yeah.
like you said, there was
But,
not
like,
a lot of gameplay.
I was on Will Smith's side in iRobot, you know.
right. Well,
And-
there was clearly a demonic robot.
That's kind of what's going on, though.
Well, you know.
I mean, depending on how you play the game, that's kind of what's
Right.
going on.
Right. Well, and like I'm on the side that I read dystopian novels about like freaking like there's one named Cinder where it's a half android chick, you know, and she's freaking conscious as can be. So, you know, I don't know. And then we're gonna get into the artificial intelligence, but that's for a completely different video.
Yeah.
All right, and the third one is God of War. Holy moly!
This looked. I can't even tell you how good it looked because it was. It looked better than I wanted it to.
Yeah,
Like, was expecting it to.
Right.
But I was already expecting it to look fantastic.
It was
so.
amazing. I am.
And did you play any of the other Call of
No.
Duties?
Yeah, God of War.
War?
No, this is my first.
It was, the other ones are more platformy. And,
Right.
Um,
I've never been interested in playing any of them until this
yeah,
one.
like, I forget the term, but it's just like, you're attacking in a 360 circle. You
Right.
can always see your character. It's like
Mhm.
side-scrolling almost.
Yeah.
This was more of a, like a behind third-person camera kind of
Right.
thing. But the combat seemed as fluid as the older games, where he was
Mm-hmm. Right.
switching between weapons and doing combos and juggling guys. And
Yeah.
but this one was more story-driven, definitely.
Very, very
It had
story-driven.
It had a lot of emotion in the trailer.
With the son, right?
Yeah, or well, child. I don't know if
It's his son. It said
Did
it.
say?
Yeah, the mom was like, "This is your son." Excuse me. And yeah, like when it first started, I thought it was going to be a Viking game, you know, because they're in a boat and he's all tattooed and he has the braid, and like there's just a kid, and my goodness, and then the sea serpent that the kid can talk to. Like there is
Yeah.
some magic aspect to that, and I'm just like, it looks pretty, it looks fun. I'm usually not into games like that though.
Oh,
You
well,
know.
it's got all the elements of history that I love. Like it's got mythology,
Right,
And
right.
it's got it's like a period piece in that there's no guns, there's no
Yeah.
like modern tech.
Right.
It's all old school, and like one guy is gonna
Right.
take on the whole
One guy and one
mythos.
child.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that one. And that one,
It's good. It's got to be very emotional if that is his son, because in
it
the
is his son. It said so.
originals. I must have missed it when I was taking notes, but in the trilogy, like
Mm-hmm.
the first three, the reason he's white is that was his family and Ares burned down his village, and those are the ashes of his family that
What?
he wears as war paint.
Really?
Yeah.
That is deep.
So like it's got to be emotional in a weird
Right.
way.
Yeah,
you
and he
know?
seemed very like almost uncomfortable with his son.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Uncomfortable.
You know, but that's coming out early 2018. We're gonna do another video once we get home. We do have quite a drive until we get home.
We do.
We're gonna go ahead and
we got a whole notebook.
yeah, notebooks. We're the only ones in there taking notes.
There
Everyone
was-
else was. Oh.
Probably 15 games we haven't talked about.
Oh man, I have them all. Don't even worry about it.
So.
But quickly, we want to let you guys know we have gotten extras of the VIP experience E3 vouchers.
That's the digital gift
Digital,
basket.
yeah. So, go.
We're giving
ahead.
away 2 of them. In our full discussion video, we will give you all the details, but just look out for that.
And these do need to be.
And there's a poster if you want it. It's
Yeah, we do
one of
have
these,
posters.
Which is much smaller.
Yeah, we
Um,
snagged this one, but these need to be redeemed by the 20th. So this is going to be a really rapid thing. So we will email
in
it
the next
to
day
you.
or 2.
Yeah, we'll email it to you, and if you want the hard copy, we'll totally give it to you. Send it over your way.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, thanks for joining us. This was an awesome experience.
It was.
You know, I'm really excited to see what
And maybe we'll hit the PlayStation experience and.
in Anaheim. I have the dates.
Oh, good.
It is. Give me one moment.
Was it in July or August?
It is in December.
Really?
It is.
It was much closer in my mind.
Oh no.
But there was a lot of dates like thrown
Oh,
out there.
so many dates.
I could just be mixing them all up.
There was something coming up, but give me one moment.
Anyway, PlayStation experience. We'll think about it.
I'll find it later.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. December 9th and 10th in Anaheim. And yeah, like they're saying reserve your, they don't have ticket information out yet, but they're like, get your days off. And I don't know if we're going to be able to make it just because Wyoming weather shuts down airports.
Yeah,
Though I
December.
would love a vacation. I've never been to California, and that is where Disneyland is.
We could just go there in November and bypass all the snow. Just stay, hang out.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Okay,
let
well,
me.
thank you
Yeah,
for
thank
watching.
you.
Keep an eye out for that giveaway and our full discussion on all of it.
Yeah, so thanks again.
I'm Encino. This has been
This is
Kaylynn.
Kaylynn.